post it.
Yeah, it'll be on my YouTube page. What's up, YouTube? Man, we come back with another live. We got a special episode today. We talking about different levels of reselling. I know it's a touchy subject for a lot of people. But yeah, man, we got the Soul Connect, Retro Reco, the Sneakerhead Express, well, the Sneaker Express. We got Ron G, Cove, and Gotemcarts. So I mean, if you're in the chat, you can always leave a question in there. I'll put it up on the screen for the guys to answer it. But yeah, man, right now we were just talking about the add to cart service and bots and how they work. Uh, yeah, let me see who's in the chat. Shouts out to Jeezy23, E Dub in the chat. No, this live got inspired by one of the videos I was watching on Ron G's channel the other day. Everybody's links will be in the description, their IGs, their YouTubes. No, Ron G brought up a video about who was it? 2J's Kicks breeding resellers. And I want to ask, for anyone that does reselling, I mean, do you think that's for y'all, is that good for business, breeding other resellers to kind of not necessarily take away from y'all play, but to put more competition out there? So I mean, I want to get y'all point of view on that.
I mean, I personally don't have a problem with it. I love it because I don't see competition, honestly. I learned to adapt and maneuver my way through all the different levels of the sneaker game. I just evolve. It's just a way to, weed out the weaker people pretty much, to me. Because, I mean, I feel like once you get to a certain point, your name, your spot is solidified. It doesn't matter what's new, what goes on. People are gonna rock with you because of who you are. So no matter how many people are doing it, you should still be able to do what you should still be able to do what you got to do at the end of the day.
How you feel about especially new people who don't really have I wouldn't say a platform or have a lot of people behind them or have their their list of people that they usually sell to. How you feel about them trying to raise their price to probably higher than usual? Because I know I don't have a problem with reselling just because I mean if I'm at work and I can't get a hold of a sneaker or I don't have time to be on sneakers app, I'm gonna hit up a local reseller or one of you guys that I follow on IG. I know if even the bot services. But how do you feel as far as some people going above what's fair as far as resale on the shoe?
It depends, bro, because say people be quick to hit you with StockX, but I'm gonna charge you $30-$40 over StockX because A, you're gonna get it fast, so you're not gonna wait too much. Then B, I have it right here. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I don't believe in over what's fair. Like, what you mean over what's fair, bro? Like, I'm giving you a legit service faster than what you be waiting. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then people just say StockX, they not including the tax and the shipping fees, 3%, all that. So you're gonna be paying about the same thing. You might be paying me $15-$20 more.
No, I agree with what he said. I mean, for me, you don't compare me to a service that I'm better than. Like he said, you're getting it faster for me. If we're in the same city, you're getting it the same day.
Yeah.
I got shipping fee, you're getting it within 2 to 5 days, depending on where you are.
Exactly.
That's a premium service. You got to pay me more. I should charge you more than what they charge you. But on top of that, it's a lot of other factors that go into it as well. Because who's to say StockX is the end all be all for sales? Like, I know I've charged way over StockX for certain shoes, but that's because I have the clientele who's willing to do it. That one particular person who's complaining about that price, that's irrelevant to me because I got 100 other people who are willing to pay the price that I'm asking with no problems.
Exactly, bro. And then on top of that,
your clientele.
who says the reseller gets to shoot for retail? Let's start on that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's another point, bro. I don't get everything for retail. And Ryan G could yes man that. He knows. Me and him have conversations on the phone. We don't get everything for retail. That's BS.
That's right.
Yeah, that part I agree. As far as y'all not getting resale, I mean, I've dealt with people down here that are charged. I mean, for shoes that are sitting as well. Like I know nothing's been sitting this past year, but for example, last year, I mean, I've dealt with this one guy from a local guy or whatever, overcharging the mess out of people. I mean, but people don't. A lot of people don't really have that knowledge as far as sneakers and how much sneakers are worth, or if sneakers are gonna sit or sell. You know, like you said, they basically go off of StockX and try to let StockX be the end all be all. You know.
People don't know how to buy what they like. They buy what people tell them is cool. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you now, like one of my top 5 shoes of this year are the Zen Zoom ones, one of the best quality ones they put out. And StockX say they ain't worth nothing, but to me, that's like one of the best shoes that they put out all year. But folks think they're not going. They think, oh, StockX only got them for $200. That's cool, but shit, I got people willing to pay me $275 for them because they can't find them.
Exactly.
So like, everybody doesn't see the same value in shoes like everybody else does.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, at the end of the day, it's how much you're willing to pay and how much you actually want the shoe that determines the value of that shoe. Kind of like me, like I know I told Ron G when he was bashing the Union 1 on the last live he was in, I was like, you know, I want that shoe for my birthday. He's like, oh, well, you know, my bad, go for it, bro. You know, I was like, but I mean, at the end of the day, that price tag kind of determines how much I really want it. But yeah, any other? What's up?
You can't be bashing the unions, man.
Hey, he don't like ones. He don't
Look, I've been collecting since 1988. The stuff y'all see is I got Chicago ones from 1985. So like unions is at this point it's just a gimmick to me, but they're not bad. It's just an Air. See, back in the days, Air Jordan 1s were trash to us. We could get an Air Jordan 1 and it's crazy off eBay for like $50. And this was like in 2010. And so like when the new era of resellers came along, now Air Jordan 1s are going for like what, $2,000 beat up. So it's like it's pretty crazy, man. On my thing is I don't have a problem with resellers at all. The only thing I have a problem with is that the guys like me who have the amount of money to buy, I don't want to say any kick we want, you know what I mean? But we much older than y'all. I look older than y'all. Y'all guys look younger than me. But like it's getting to the point to where we're not even buying the kicks anymore. And it's not about money with us. It's just the fact that there's just another reseller around the corner. Derek's my guy. Derek, this week, right? Did I give you all the Air Jordan 1s for what I paid for it?
Sure did.
I had 13 pairs of the Charles Barkley. I sold them all for retail. Every single one of the was 94s for retail. When I get off whites, I give them to my friends for retail. That's because I have the money to do that, and I understand that. But I understand people chasing the money. My only thing is we need resellers. Resellers enhance the game. It makes it better because it makes the value of shoes rise. So what we have is worth more. I get it. My only problem was, I think I've heard your name, Retro Rick, is it?
Reco, yeah.
Reco, I apologize. And I heard you have a good name out. I've heard your name before in good ways. I know Derek, I've heard his name in good ways. And I see Gotemcarts all over the place on Instagram. So obviously you guys are well respected. And that's a good thing. The problem is, I don't mind y'all getting the shoes because y'all name is respected. But if people like 2Js and all these people keep breeding more resellers, now it's taken away from the people that are respected, right? That's doing the right thing with the sneaker, selling it for a decent price or getting it out to the right people. But then you got little John over there. Like, say for instance, if I could buy every single Air Jordan 1. Like, say for instance, Retro, if you buy them for $250 a pop, right, from Foot Locker, right? I could walk in there and tell him I want to do it for $275 or even $300, and then he wouldn't sell them to you anymore. He'd sell them to me. That's what's going on in Chicago right now. It's going on in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's going on everywhere, and that's why I would rather you get them for $250, because if you can get them for $250, you're probably going to sell them for $300, 280. You know what I'm saying? But if the other guy gets them for 300, what do you think he's gonna sell them for?
400.
Exactly. So I'd rather you get them for 250 rather than this new reseller who just heard of 2J's whatever his name, 2J's video, who's got daddy's money and he's buying them all for 300, right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that portion is the portion that's going to mess the game up. That's my only thing. What y'all think? What Cove? Because what do you think about that, Cove? No, you've been in
I
for
don't
a
like
while.
resellers, man, but I'm a reseller, so I can't really. but here's the thing,
How
though.
that
I am a very good reseller. So it depends who you are. If you're a reseller, I'm going to tax you, and you're trying to buy it off me, I'm going to tax you. If I see you're like Ron G, where you're a fanatic. I mean, you buy them, you wear them, they're yours. You know what I mean? Then I'll lower that price probably by a lot. So that's my whole take. To me, the resale game to me is kind of whack, and I'm only in it to try to help some people, but I can't help everybody. So there has to be other people that do it. So I mean, make your money, but to me, it is what it is, man. I think it takes the fun out of just walking in the store and buying what I like.
Bro, I haven't. It's funny you said that. Me and Ron just had this conversation, bro. I haven't hit on the FLX app in months.
Right.
Like,
Really?
I don't know. Like, walking into the store, I basically gave up on it.
Right.
The Foot Locker guy, because we just got a store just got robbed down here, City Gear, right? Gunpoint. And I was in the mall and they had all kind of police in there. And I went into the Foot Locker, House of Hoops, and they had a full-size run of the biohacks. And I'm like, shit, how you had a full-size run? None of us hit on the Flex app. Foot Locker manager told me straight up 250. 250. I got size 8s, I got 10s, whatever you want, 250. And dummy me only bought 2 pairs. I should have bought more, but
I should have told you clean them out, and I would have gave you money.
I definitely would have sent you some money for that.
Exactly. You know, the process is so grimy though, bruh. Because let me tell you the whole process. Because y'all probably used to this process, how they do it. The dude takes me to the back. I stick the money in a shoe that's on the shelf, right? He take that shoe to the back. Then he come out with 2 bags and hand them to me, and I'm walking out. Now, the thing about that is, if that dude get caught for that, that's conspiracy to stealing. I didn't get rung up for it, and the dude don't owe Foot Locker. That's why it's a difference of doing that in a mom and pop store than it is of doing it in a Foot Locker. So it's you taking a chance when you do that, man, because you don't know if that dude rung that shoe up or not. Right. And so the process kind of y'all probably better at it than I am. I ain't really, you know what I mean? But the process was so grimy, bro. I ain't really want to be a part of too many, but too much of it.
One of the stores I backdoor from, I Apple Pay the manager his money right before the release, and when release comes, I just pay retail and get a receipt.
Mm-hmm.
We got that type of relationship.
That's fair. I like that way.
Yeah.
So next time, get that dude number and cash app him his ends or what he want. That way, you could get rung up and have a receipt. That way, it cover your ass in case something happens.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now I think the cart process and bots, I think all that's fair, in my opinion. Shit, if you got the money to go out there and buy all these bots, carts, and all that stuff, you willing to put the extra money in. I think it's fair because sometimes I still hit on Nike, even if they have bots or not. So I think it's all fair game with the bot process. That's not really
Nike hard to bot on though.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk about a little bit about the cart service. So I started getting into botting really heavy last year, right after the Obsidian ones, right when the Obsidians dropped, and I couldn't hit them. And I went back on Discord and I started doing some research, and I saw people basically, taking 5-10 pairs. I was like, okay, I need to level the playing field, right? So if I'm gonna be in this game, even as a collector, I need to be able to at least get what I can, and not be fighting and complaining. So I started dropping money for bots last year. So I was still going to the store doing my pickups, but when the quarantine happened, I had nowhere to go, right? We were all in the house. So I started really perfecting my craft, learning about proxies, servers, all that type of stuff. And then I started buying heavy with the flints, right? I hit like 70 pairs of flints. So when I hit 70 pairs of flints, I'm like, okay, I can keep this thing going. But my wife was like, look, bro, you can't keep bringing these shoes in the house every weekend. I'm talking about 20, 25 boxes every day coming to the house, right? UPS. Me and the UPS guy, we got tight. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and figure out something where I can still, help people get the shoe, but not get 100 pairs of shoes every release come to my crib. That's when I said, okay, let me go ahead and start a cart service. I've seen cart services in Discord. I've been in Discord groups, but it's really just for those Discord groups. I'm bringing it to the public, right? So I'm trying to bring it to the public with sneakerheads, collectors, and everybody who works with me wants the shoe. So it's a sneakerhead. So I'm literally using the bots to help people cop. And I tell them I'm the last resort, right? Go on sneakers, try everything you can, get your raffles. And sometimes somebody might fill out a slot. They hit on sneakers and they send me a message. I'm good. Cool. I delete them off the bot. I'm helping somebody else. But my whole job is really helping people cop the shoes. And I'm using, the software where, the little Timmy or the little guy is in his basement trying to get 100 pairs of shoes every release and sell them on eBay. And exactly what you're saying, messing the game up by doing it.
So I got a quick question for you, bro. How much are your slots?
What'd you say, bro?
How much are your slots?
Oh, $35. So $35 per success.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all, bro.
Yeah.
I had a guy. I was running slots this week for the ones. But like I said in the background, I had a guy. I hit him a 10. He wanted a 10 and a half. He was pissed. I'm like, bro, like the 10 and a half was sold out. So he told me, well, at 12 o'clock, they restocked. I said, bro, at 12 o'clock, I was in the field getting shoes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can't please everybody in this.
Right. Yeah.
So I know exactly. But 35, and how many shoes, like, comes with that 35? As many as you can hit?
Yep.
Oh, that's love, bro, because you got to
So 35, that's the cost. It don't matter what the shoe is you pay retail, you pay your taxes. After I hit, you get your email confirmation. They send me $35. So if you want 2-3 shoes, I get Cash App, Zelle, and I help people literally hit. I'm the last option, right? You miss on sneakers, you miss on reservations, raffles, and then bam, you know what I'm saying? I make sure that I'm taking care of all my customers. I got a Discord group where we all kind of share successes with the guys and the girls.
You got to add me into that Discord group. We're going to talk outside of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm all for that. When people doing that, that's good because, like I said, I don't see there's no issue with resellers to me. Like I said, most of us, because a lot of us are really good. It's just the bad ones everybody talks about.
Right.
But for the most part, like I said, when you're a reseller, when you're actually selling to real people. You're not one of them guys walking in the Foot Locker doing this, looking at every shoe on StockX, trying to figure out if you can make $20. Those are the ones I got a problem with.
Yeah.
You're not a reseller. You don't have clientele. You're not helping anybody. You're helping yourself.
Yep.
So I'm not cool with that. Because even for me, like I said, like Cove said before, like I help people. I don't charge everybody the same price all the time because I get it. Different people got different circumstances. Granted, I have to take into account, who may be just full of shit trying to make up a store to get a shoe cheaper or who really does need it. But of course, I'm not like, if I got a single mom, got 3 boys, she want to get them shoes. No, I'm not charging you whatever I'm normally charging. Yeah, I'm going to give you a break. But everybody needs that because people helped me along the way, giving me breaks when I was coming up. So I always try to use that to give back. Even when I do like the raffle wheels, I do from here and there every now and then. Like at the end of every raffle, I give money back at the end. So it's not just I'm taking your money and then that's it. I try to let people see like it ain't all about the money for me. It's about helping people get their shoes. Sometimes getting them for cheaper, making it fun at the end of the day, just like how we used to be back in the day. I'm excited to get every shoe I got. Some people just, I got these Jordan 1s today, and that's it. Like, nah, I'm still, even today with the biohacks, I'm happy as hell I got my shoe. Like, I want to bring that back to people when they get it for me. I want to bring that experience level back to stuff because people just like taking money, and that's it. It's like, it's not about that. That doesn't help the culture. That doesn't bring anything to it. It just takes away from it. And it's just all fucked up now, really. Excuse my language.
Yeah, for sure.
What he's saying make a lot of sense, right? Because like me, all right, and I just got Ben and Jerry's. I bought the mags. I spent 10,000 on the mags I hit. I think it was more like, I forgot, after the fees, it might have been like 12 something. They sent me my money back because the dude didn't want to take the $10,000. He said he would take it at StockX Sports, didn't even want to take it, right? The mags was for my 40th birthday. That's why I was just buying them, right? And I wasn't going to wear them until my 40th birthday. But I bought these too. It took me 2 months to get these. I wore them one day and they all bent up. Like, bro, I swear to God, bro, this shoe is so trash. You can't even see it, but they're permanent bend marks in it. Bro, it's like, when I say that shoe, I spent $1,800 for that shoe. Okay, that's not even the highest price shoe I bought off StockX. I usually buy every single Jordan damn near like every weekend, right? So that's what I was telling somebody. So $200 a Jordan, right? I'm spending. Okay, that's $800 plus tax, $900 a month automatically on Jordans almost. What happened was, when the reseller world came to where it was now, if I can't get the shoe, I was spending like $260, $270. So, man, I was spending like well over thousands, usually like between $1,500 to $2,000 every month on tennis shoes. Now, could I afford it? I mean, y'all could too, right? But the thing is, the older you get, it becomes something that it's just not good. You got kids, got to go to college. You know what I'm saying? What happens is your responsibilities get older, right? The older you get. So like the collectors that really love Michael Jordan are not collecting like that anymore because of the resale game. It happened to basketball cards back in the 90s, where basketball cards, people was just like, the prices of basketball cards got so crazy, people just stopped buying them.
Yeah.
And the same thing is going to happen with the sneaker world. So make y'all money while y'all can, because even after the COVID situation, before the COVID situation, remember Jordans was sitting. Yep. When this COVID stuff is over, Jordan's going to sit again. And guess what? Guess who won't be buying them? I won't, because I got so frustrated with it. Me and Derek was talking the other day. Derek was like, when the last time you've been in Foot Locker just to look around? I was like, shit, like 3 months ago, because there's nothing in there.
Facts. Ain't a damn thing in the mall, bro.
Ain't nothing in the mall. The resellers have bought it all, bro. I couldn't believe those Charles Barkley's just sitting on the shelf.
Not even in the mall, bro. I told you what they did at the mall, Louisiana, that they were.
No.
They got size 9.5 and 10 and 11s back there, and they refused to sell it to the public.
They're not selling it, dude. Just like the full size biohacks, none of that was on the shelf. It was all in the back. So what's going on with me is I've got every pair of 1991 Jordans, every pair of 1992, 2 pairs of 1990s, every pair of 1993 Air Jordans, 1 pair of 1990. I've got everything I always wanted except for the Air Mags, and I'll get them one day. But I'm not spending $2,000 on SBs no more. I ain't dropping, you know what I mean, $300 on this shoe and $400 on this shoe. I'm done with that, bro. Yeah. Because the thing is, it's stupid. And the sneakerheads that love tennis shoes. When I say love tennis shoes, I mean love tennis shoes. Growing up watching Jordan, we're frustrated now. And it's not against the resellers for making y'all money, because I love to see a young, especially, no offense, young black man, young, minority making money. That's a great thing, bro. I love to see it. So it's not my beef, especially with the resellers. It's just the fact that we spending more money now and shit. I ain't doing it no more, bro. So I don't know what y'all think about that portion of, I don't want to say being a Robin Hood, you know what I mean?
I mean, I want to say,
but that's what it is, though, Ron G. Like, all right, this is the story, right? The other day I posted on my IG, I think there was 3 pairs of mids left at the Foot Locker. So what do I see is that grimy ass little kid who's probably not even 18 years old, and he doesn't even have Jordans on release date, bro. Like, nothing. This is the shit that pisses me off, man. Is when you go to a store, right? At least me, I have a little bit of pride in the shoe that I'm wearing because I'm a collector. So I wear the same shoe, or try to, if I'm getting a 1, I'm gonna wear 1. If I'm getting a 12, I'm wearing a 12. But the people I'm seeing like show up are just disrespecting the game even more by wearing some dirty ass flip flops or some cheap, like $30 bands and shit. Not even a collaboration.
Wait. I'm a collector too, bro. but I don't mean to cut you off, but on release days, I wear flip flops too, dog. So
Stop.
you can't
Oh,
get
man.
me.
He don't want to get robbed. He in
And
New Orleans. He don't want to get
you a
robbed.
reseller, bro? I don't know. I don't know if I like
No,
them.
I
I
got
don't know.
my
It
get my
go
sweatpants.
Oh,
on.
all right.
at least wear some beat Jordans, bro. So I know. Oh man, this guy's hurting. You know, he needs some new
But
ones.
if you go on my gram, I'm fresh as fuck on every picture.
Right on the picture, man. But I'm trying to be fresh as fuck on every time I step out. That's how much shoes I got.
Right.
So like, I literally it's hard to wear as
I
much
don't
shoes
know.
as you got.
I'm not one of those type of people that go on release day and got Jordans on. No, I got slippers on with socks. I got, sweatpants on, my gun in my sweatpants, and my wallet. And I call that a
Why,
day.
man? I can't
I used
do
to
it,
be
man.
like that.
I got to put on the jeans. I got to put on the Jordans. I got to put on a clean shirt. I'm not gonna go out there and go cop me a pair of shoes and look like I'm hurting, man. I can't do it, man.
I mean, I used to be that same way, bro. I used to be, if Jordan's dropping, I'm putting on some Yeezys. I'm putting on some red Yeezys or something just to be different and stand out. But now I think because I got to the point I'm at, people know who I am. So it's like I don't have to do all that to really impress people. Because at one point,
Me too.
I
That's
got to
what I'm
do it and show you, oh, I got these. I'm selling these. So that's why you should shop with me.
But
I'm
to
not
me,
do that
it's
no
not
more. So
even
now I
I
take comfort
have
first.
these are impressing, bro. It's literally I wear the shoes. I buy the shoes. I wear the shoes. It's not for you. It's for me. I look.
No,
I
I know
want
what you said. I was saying like for me because I resell. That's how people look at us. Oh, if I ain't wearing them, then I'm
but
just gonna have.
I'm talking about the guys who I know who worked at like the chicken slaughterhouse, and they're coming like straight in from the slaughterhouse to go put in a raffle. And I'm like, you didn't just bring you brought your little brother, your sister, the cousin, and they're all like 7 years old and shit, and they're trying to hog up spaces that people like me who actually want the shoe to wear the shoe or to assist somebody. So like, good explanation. When Ron G, there was that Shoe Palace shoe, I only got one size 12. Ron G knows he hooked me up with the Dream It Do It 9s, my first pair of 9s. You think I didn't want to give one size 12 SP Gina to Ron G?
Yep.
Right, because that's what I'm all about. So
That's
I
what
mean,
we
it just
supposed to do, yeah.
sucks that then that's the thing. Ron G can't go get them out there. He just doesn't have an SP store next to him.
Yeah.
Right.
I got one, but they
It's
shady.
more assist, bro. I mean, I do resell. I'm not gonna say I don't resell. I do it more through Go, fuck StockX again. But I definitely do it through Go, and I try to do it.
If you got instant payout, if you don't have instant payout, don't waste your fucking time on StockX.
Right. I don't.
That's
No,
true.
I stopped. I completely said no more StockX. I deleted the app. I'm done. I go by Go prices now, so it's better. But even then, I go lower than that. So it just I don't get the point of really trying to tax too much people, because the people that I try to sell to are people who are either subscribers, friends, or people who have helped me out. So I can't really tax people that help me out. I can't really tax a subscriber that actually is going to wear the shoe. So it's not like guilty, because I don't really need the money either. But like I said the other day, I went to go get our stores finally opened like a week ago, and I see these kids literally like 17, and he's just buying up all the mids, and I'm like, since when do people like mids? And I seen what mid it was. It was the Chicago toe, so I tried to get as much as I could, and then I posted them for $130. If you know that mids cost like $90, I'm not making anything. So I'm literally giving whatever it was, 90 plus tax plus the shipping's like another 20 or 30. Send it out. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of shit that when I see people buying stuff like that, because there was resale on StockX, you'll make $20, but I'm not even trying to make $20. I'm just trying to help somebody out that has a kid or that wants to see their kid fresh at school. You know what I mean? To raise the next level of sneakerheads. So, but that's how I see reselling to me. Now on Go, fuck them, bro. If they want to pay $400 for a shoe, cool, pay it. It don't hurt me none. But as far as like the IG people, the people on YouTube, the people who I rock for in the Discord, I try not to tax them, bro. I go way under as best as I can, what makes sense to me. So like with the Gotemcarts thing, right? Like everyone's store was still open. Mine wasn't over here. I think we shut down March, and we haven't opened up till a week ago. So all our Foot Lockers, Champs, Foot Actions, every Foot store has been closed since March. So I mean, it's been sucking. That's how I found the Gotemcarts, bro. And that lets me cop $180 shoe, plus 35 for what is it, like 220, 210, something like that. So I pay that, and now I have a shoe instead of paying 300 StockX or the local reseller. And
Right.
then maybe I can bless somebody with it for 250 ship, 260 ship. So to me that's what it's all about. But I do resell though. I mean, I'll tax you on Go 400, 500.
I know you showed
Yeah,
me.
for sure. And that's what shout out to some people in the Discord. My boy Dwayne. There's some people that really want to learn, and to be honest with you, everybody can eat, right? We all can make money. I mean, Nike's a $1 billion company, right? Can we get a little bit of that? We can get a little bit of that, because they took the culture, they ran with it. So now we got to kind of take it back a little bit. And that's how I see it. Like, okay, if that's the culture, we're reselling, back doing reselling bottom, right? So however we do it, as long as we can make our bread and put a smile on somebody's face and get their shoe, I'm all good. That's why I say I charge 35. So if somebody gets the shoe and they get a double up, now you got a little bit of money, to make on the side. So your first pair can be a little bit cheaper. You know what I'm saying? So I help people get double ups all the time. Cole helped him, get shoes, all the guys in the Discord. It's all about keeping the game pure though, like keeping the sneaker game like the way it is and not letting the Timmies come in there and ruin the game, because they are definitely trying to ruin the game.
Right.
I tell you this, I had a look-see sample of the Kobe, and I was supposed to give it to Cove, and it totally slipped. I even told him it was a one of one, and still had the tags on it and everything, bro. And a lot of people asked me for it. There was this guy, and he asked me not to say his name, but he's the famous Kobe collector. Like, the dude hit me up.
I know who you're talking about. We had the conference.
Yeah, who I'm talking about. But somebody else had hit me up and said they was gonna give me $6,500 for the shoe, and I was gonna sell it. My whole thing with the Kobe death thing is this: I had to rethink the Kobe death to a certain extent. Kobe shoes, I ain't like Kobe shoes that much when Kobe was living. Nobody did. But the thing is, I love Kobe Bryant as a basketball player. He was an amazing basketball player, the second best ever, in my opinion. But the fact is, if you died tomorrow, but Kobe wouldn't be at your funeral, or his wife, or his kids. And so the thing was, I think we put so much money into Kobe Bryant's pocket. It's time for him to put a little bit in our pocket. No matter in life or death, it's not disrespectful to me to resell those Kobe's when I rethought about the whole process. Because the thing is, Nike don't care about you. Right. And I don't want to say Kobe don't, because I don't know Kobe. But guess what? Like Gotemcarts said, he said, I like what he said. Let's try to get a little bit back from the game. So I understood that. But instead of me selling that shoe to somebody else who I know who wasn't as big of a reseller, I sold it to the other dude for $3,600. I lost like $3,000 almost off that shoe. And I was gonna give it to Cove. I even said that afterwards. I swear. Remember when I said Cove? I said, damn, I'm sorry, bro, because I swear on my kids I would have gave it to him for free if I would have thought about it. I got that
shoe at the outlet, bro, and it was a size 10.5. I got it for my stepson, and I put my foot in that shit, and man, my foot was a fist. Like I curled my toes like this, bro. I was curling them shits in, and I stuffed my shit, took the insole off. If that shoe was an 11 and 11.5, I probably would have kept it. It's the same shoe Ron G had, except for Ron G had the one of one. But I know Ron G probably would have gave it to me. Like I would have. Know he would. He's just that kind of guy.
In fact, I got a size 12. Can you fit a size 12?
Those snake Kobe's?
Yeah, they run big, bottom. Let me know. Hit me up on Instagram. I'll send it to you for free, bro. I've given away so many samples. I give away all my samples almost because I've got a storage full of samples. Back then, there was a dude. He got tongue ho. He was at all these sneakers events. I ran track for LSU, right? If some of y'all don't know. And so I was giving away all my track LSU PEs to this one dude where he ended up getting an internship in Beaverton, Oregon at the Nike facility. Man, I got so many look-see samples. Like, I got a look-see sample of a Jordan 11. It's called a Seattle 11. Nobody got it. No mayor, no nobody, because it's a look-see sample. It's only one shoe in the whole world. I give these shoes away for free a lot of times. So, like, even though I see the sneaker seller stuff, it don't hit me in the heart like that because I've always just gave people stuff, right? and it kind of take. I'll give you another example. This today, you wouldn't believe this because y'all resell, so y'all would know. Look at this. This is a 2011, right? A dude sold it to me for $80. It's damn near dead stock. Now you know this should go for like 400 on whatchamacallit, right?
Yeah.
I put it on eBay for like 220. Nobody's still buying. I mean, I ain't sold yet, which is real weird, but I could throw it on GOAT for like 400. I can't sell these shoes for those type of prices. It's just me, right? It's like more of a conviction thing.
Right.
Size 12, by the way, just curious.
Yeah, you want it?
Yeah, I need it. I didn't get a chance to buy that one for me. I want
2011.
Yeah, that's a True Blue 3, right?
I sent it to you for 120. Just $80 is just for shipping, boxing up. Hit me up on my Instagram. I sent it to you for 120.
I got you. We'll talk after this for sure. Because I
They
definitely
don't take it, bro. I seen when you put that on Instagram, bro. I was like, God damn, Ron G, how do you do it, bro? He said that but this guy was going to cash out his whole collection. I was like, bro, do it. Just do it. I was like, damn. I wouldn't even post it, bro. I'd straight up bring home a truck full of shoes.
The dude sold me Motorsport 6s for $50. They were damn near DS. All authentic. His whole collection is authentic. He doesn't want it anymore. He's a heavy weed smoker. So obviously he got a little, he needs some side money, bro. He lost his job. So I told him, I said, look, I bring $1,000 to the crib. Let's do a buyout. But guess what?
Bro,
I'm not selling.
I give him a whole pound of Reggie, bro. Like,
yeah.
I'd be so fucked up. I'd give him like a pound of Reggie that I get for like $200-300, like turkey bag.
But I'm a size 12 retro Reco, so I get shoes all the time, bro.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I tell people too. I may resell, but I was a collector first, so that's always my number one. When I'm getting shoes, I'm securing my personal before I do anything. That's how I am. That's how I move. But another thing, just to touch on like the sneaker game, a lot of people that do a lot of stuff, sell these crazy high prices and whatnot, they don't do what you do, Ron, because unlike a lot of us, they haven't really touched a lot of money before, so they don't know what it's like to have that feeling. I've touched, $20, $30, $50,000, so it don't mean shit to me to sell a shoe for retail or do $50 over or whatever. That's not a big deal to people like us. But the flip side to the game is also you got a lot of these guys who went to Foot Locker for the job because they wanted to buy the shoe, and because of the way things are now, they can't buy the shoe. They see Foot Locker investing in hundreds of millions into these secondary markets. So now they're like, well, hell, if I can't get my shoe, let me at least make some money off of it. So it's like, it sucks, but I can't be mad at them either. As a somebody who, like, if I was a manager at Foot Locker, you can't tell me I wouldn't give my team that shoe first. That's just how it would be, because I can take care of my people. They're going to take care of me. They're going to take care of my store. Right. But everybody doesn't have that same mindset. I know some managers that are like that, and I respect them. Like sometimes I even go in some of their stores and I'll probably just buy everybody lunch just because, but that's the type of guy that I am. Granted, I do that for stores I buy pairs out of too, but I look out for those because I know I may go to them and be like, I just want my size 12 at the end of the day, because that's how I started, and that's how people started looking out for me and how I became a reseller. Because when I was in those lines camping and whatnot, and they'd be like, no more size 11, no more size 12. As soon as you say no more size 12, I'm out. I'm not here to try to get another size and trying to put my foot in. Nah, once the 12 is gone, I'm gone. Right. And that's how I ended up getting into where I was at, because he was like, I got your size 12 on the side. Don't worry about it. Cool. Then he was like, we got an extra one. Do you want it? Yeah, I knew somebody that wanted it. I give it to them. Give me $20. No big deal. But then people were telling me, hey, yeah, he helped me get my shoe. Y'all hit him up, this, and this. It got to the point people started offering me money where I never even asked. That's how I even got into reseller. I never planned on doing this shit at all. I'll be real with you.
Yeah.
That's how I got into it.
I didn't plan on doing the resale thing. It just kind of happened because I was trying to get my shoe. I'm a size 15, 14, 15. So you can imagine I can't even go to the store to get my shoe. So I absolutely, and I run bots. I actually hate running bots to try to get my shoe. To me, that's the worst feeling, is I got to run a bot to get my shoe. That means I struck out everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? And the small size used to be 20 size, now big size. If you look on StockX, you start at 12, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They go on for more money. So the little tippies snatching up the big sizes. It's crazy. They only make a handful of big sizes anyway. So if I have to resort to buying my shoe, I get upset because I don't want to have to do that. But again, that's the game that's going on. So I had to make sure that I was like, all right, I need to get my pair. And once I can secure my pair, then I'm out here trying to get everybody else. That's how I got.
No, the resellers I don't like though. I don't like the resellers that sit on the shoe for years and years. I'm gonna give you a good example of one dude. There's this dude before StockX. There was eBay. That's all we had, right? So they had the damn Ben 9s. All right, the Ben 9s, and like when the Ben 9s came out, they had shoes selling for like $1,000, but not that many, bro. Like it wasn't like a whole load of shoes selling for $1,000. So the dude put the Ben 9s up at $2,000. It was the only size 12 they had on eBay, bro. Bro, I swear you could go on eBay right now. That same size 12 is still on eBay for $2,000. Bro, the dude, bro, you can't wear no 9 after all those years. You know, it cracked, the paint cracked, the shoe. I can't even wear it if I want it. Back then, I wasn't buying $1,000 shoes, but now it's nothing. The thing is, I can't wear the shoe no more, bro. So, like, the only thing I respect people holding on to is Air Jordan 1s. Because you can wear Air Jordan 1 20 years later. And it's good, but that's the ones I hate, bro. That like Derek, my boy, Derek must have left. But Derek Quick Flip, same thing like Measly G. Measly G was selling the Dunks for $400. He was selling the Ben & Jerry Dunks for $400 when they came out. Like, Measly G is one of the better resellers, you know. I don't know a lot of y'all, you know, personally, but it's in his hand and gone the next day, bro. I respect that shit. Make your money, but
yeah, he do good business for sure, definitely. I done business with him too.
Make your money, you know, but get it out. Get it out to the birds. Feed the birds, bro. You did what I'm saying? Don't sit on 40 pairs of you know, shit. I mean, you know, 6s for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Just that.
That's a bad investment, bro. Like when you think about it that way.
It is.
Like my regular job, right? My 9 to 5. I'm a financial advisor. So when I wasn't even in the shoes like that when I was having kids. I had my last kid, my son, in 2017. I went to a birthday party in 2018, and one guy was showing me Sneakers app. He's like, "This is how I get my shoes." So I'm like, "Okay, cool." I used to hoop, man. I played in Jordans back in the day, you know. So I had all that stuff, but I'm like, I love the shoes. I wanted to get back into it. So once I started getting back into it, he started showing me the resale market, and I'm like, wait a minute. So people are paying $200, $300, $400 over retail. Now, how I think, how my brain works is I work in percentages. So that's why my Gotemcarts service is $35. $35 normally it's a $200 shoe, right? That's a 15% return. If I would sit down with you and say, hey, I can guarantee you a 15% return investment on your retirement plan, you're gonna roll with me all day long, right? So $35 seems like it's not a lot, but in percentages, 15% is money all day long. So if you can get a retirement plan that can guarantee you 15%, you'll take it all day.
Right.
And that's how I look at the game. I'm helping people out, but also I'm still making 15% on each shoe.
That's good.
We got a special guest in the building. We got DJ Delz in here too. Ron G.
Oh, that's my guy. That's my
What's
guy.
good?
Y'all don't know. DJ Delz, I don't understand how look, DJ Delz back in the days, it was like 10 shoe tubers. I was in the 10, but DJ Delz had way more. I only had like 22,000 subscribers back in the days of my first channel, but DJ Delz was the most popping dude by far on YouTube. Like they didn't have, you know what I mean, thousands of, even Tony was Tony Too Wild and Bull. We was
Those
all
are my children.
Yeah, we was his children. I was too, you know. So I mean, DJ Delz had every single Pantone.
I love
sample.
my children too.
DJ Delz had every single Air Jordan 1. Like this dude he was hardcore, man. So respect to DJ.
Thank you, brother. I'm watching this game, or else I'd cam up. But I got the invite. At least I'm listening, watching the game. I'm not trying to be on camera, staring at a screen, watching these Lakers about to catch this L. It may look like.
I'm watching it. I got my phone on the side with it on. But,
I keep peeking off too.
What the goal is right now?
I think it's what I think Lakers are up by 2 or 3. Actually, no, they're going to be up by 1 because I think the Rockets.
Houston's down by 1. It's 79-80 Lakers right now. third quarter.
Hey, look, DJ Delz hit on both of the Yeezys, the Nike Yeezys. I think his wife hit on the white pair and he hit on a black pair or something like that. Dude had the shoes waiting by his door like cut grass shoes. Like he was the only YouTuber that wore them, even though it was going for high prices back then. So I would love to hear what he thinks about the reselling game.
Yeah, just to touch on what you said, pause. That was a crazy night, man. I said, I'm going to get these effing Yeezys. I sat on my couch like a loser the whole entire day and night, and I got them, though. I did get them. I got them shits, and I got them from the retail because Nike messed up an order, and I had a 20% off coupon. So I got the Solar Reds from the retail. My wifey got the pure platinums that day. It was a pretty epic moment. It was crazy. But with reselling, what exactly do you want me to speak on?
As far as YouTube videos breeding more resellers saying, making video titles saying basically how to become a reseller and all this stuff. How do you think that affects the game, negative or positive?
Well, the game has changed so much. I mean, it's like the sneaker game is more or less it's divided, right? You got people that are just fans of sneakers, and some of the people that are reselling, they're fans of shoes too. I'm not saying that, but it is divided where you have people like myself that's really just buying shoes because I just want them. I'm not buying them to sell them. Will I sell them eventually? Of course. I got 500 pairs of shoes. I'm not going to keep 500 pairs till I'm in the grave unless I die tomorrow. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Knock on wood. But then you have heads that are just completely looking at this as a way of making money. This ain't even love for sneakers. This is a job. And they're looking at it as a job, and they're making content talking about it as a job. Just like people make content about, the stock market and stuff like that. The guy who did StockX, this guy was someone that was all about numbers. He had this site beforehand. I forgot what the hell it was called, but he had a different site because he was all about numbers and seeing what I forgot what the website was called, but the guy, his name is Josh something. I forgot his full name, but it's all he was all about, like, he was so curious about the numbers and how shoes were going up in value and down in value on eBay. Campless, it was called. I'm pretty sure it's Campless. That's like the father of StockX. Like that, he had that site first, and then he teamed up with dude over in Cleveland, and then they made the StockX. But there's the way YouTube is now. It's divided. People are just looking at it as a business, and that's it. Like, so like you have people that are doing these videos. They're like how to be a reseller. I seen that guy, the Double J dude, or whatever the hell his name is. No hate. I just don't watch him. The guy, what's his name? Double J or whatever. 2J, right? One or the other. He did a video because they keep recommending it on my YouTube channel. I go on YouTube. They don't. Everyone I subscribe to, they don't want to show the subscribers, but they recommend me these guys. That I don't want to watch. That's how YouTube is now, which I can't even effing call it no more. But there's nothing you could do about it. I mean, listen, I'm not going to be mad at people for making money. When I was younger, I'm getting close to my 40s now, right? And like when I was in my 20s, even my teenage years, I
think his dog bit him.
I think that layup by the Rockets probably got him to turn off the TV.
Oh, damn.
Got that UA Wi-Fi, bro. Happens.
No, but touch it back on some of the things you said. Well, that everybody said. Well, actually, no. First, we have a question in the chat. Hold on, let me pop it up. We had what y'all think about the price of Krispy Kreme 1, Shatterback Boy 2.0 going up now, and last year people were clowning them.
It's the same thing with every shoe. People always say that about a shoe until they realize that they can't find it, they can't get it. Once there's no access to a shoe anymore, the price always goes up. That's just But that's the hype beast side of it. It's not the OG. Like somebody like me, I'm 33 years old. I'm not paying $1,000 for a shoe that I want. Just like whether I want to or not, it's not worth $1,000 to me. I have sentimental value in the shoe. That doesn't mean it's monetarily worth that price. So if I can't get it for what I want, then I'm just not gonna have it. Which is why I haven't had the True Blues like I was saying earlier. I don't. If I could have got it out the store back then, I would have bought it, but I didn't.
Hey, my bad. My bad.
Go ahead, Bill.
My bad. My battery died on my computer. I'm on my phone now. Yeah, but what I was saying is like when I was younger, like that shit would actually bother me. You know, I'd be like, F the resellers, this, that, and the third. But now I'm like, I can't get mad, man. You know, I'm an older guy now. I got kids. Is that my way of earning money? No, but everyone does different stuff, you know. I mean, I don't like resellers because they mess it up for me. But what are you gonna do, you know? That's just how I look at it. And like what Dude was just saying when I popped back in here, paying $1,000 for a pair of sneakers that cost $170 or so, that's crazy to me. I would never do that. I could afford it if I would, but just because you got the money in the bank, that doesn't mean to spend it. You know, there's an old saying: to make money is to save money, and people that don't spend $1,000 on a shoe, there's a lot of them out there that don't really got money. They try to fake it till they make it. I feel like
that's a fact.
Hey, Delz.
Yo.
1991, Big Tama. Isn't that your shoe?
I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen. What? Show me one more time. I apologize. Oh yeah, that's my baby right there.
Hey, that's
so
my
swap.
favorite. Hey,
that's my favorite sneaker.
My Carmine's at the top. They got a black bottom, an infrared bottom. 1991. I put an infrared bottom on them.
That's nice. Hey, you got your shit set up really nice.
Yeah, thank you, man.
My stuff is crazy.
Dude, I got some sample Olympics from 1992. Samples.
Really?
Like I always wanted to show you something because I know your wife bought you the this how much I'm a fan of your page. I'm sorry, man. I'm not a fan of too many YouTube pages.
We just love sneakers, man. It's all
that's why you're my favorite YouTuber. I always have been. But you got the 1991 Maroons.
Yes.
And the time you bought them, like they were unheard of because you couldn't find them anywhere. I was able to finally find a pair up there. I had to pay a stupid price for them, but that's how loyal I used to watch your page because you loved shoes, man. I don't watch a lot of YouTube anymore. No shots out to Jumper Man Chris. All right, I think Jumper Man Chris is a good dude. Okay, he's a young guy. He looks like a good guy. Look like he has a good heart. I had to unsub from the dude's YouTube page because every time I see it, it's all about money. And that's how passionate I am about the sneakers. I just can't watch. I know the resellers exist. I understand it, but it's taking over YouTube shit. You know, at this moment.
But I think you know why. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. So go ahead, bro.
That's just YouTube in general, man. Like that's kind of why, like, me watching YouTube, like in 2018, like as far as sneaker content, that's when I started watching it. And I mean, it was just people just having love for sneakers, you know, just showing sneakers, dope sneakers and stuff. And then, like at this time now, it's like everybody on their page is saying, "Oh, well, how much this gonna be for? How much this gonna be for? Hey, the retail is gonna be high." It's like it's just money now, man. It's like playing the love of sneakers at the end of the day.
Hey, you know, Wu-Tang told us a long time ago, man. Cash rules everything around me. People all about that money. That's why it took over like the popularity of sneakers. A lot of people show their true colors. They really don't care about the sneaker. They just care about the money right now. That's why everyone's doing these videos about reselling because they're getting more views. Like the truth of the matter is, if you do a video talking about reselling, you're gonna get more views. So that's why a lot of people are whoring themselves out and just doing this instead of doing what you know, reviewing shoes and talking about sneakers. I mean, you don't got to review shoes. You can have conversations like this too, which is fantastic, you know. But everyone's all about that money, you know. So that's what it comes down to, man. You see, look at this generation, man. This generation's all about showing off on social media. I seen a T-shirt the other day. My boy Tony Moxberg was wearing. He said the T-shirt said "Social media ruined the world." I mean, because now like this new generation, all they want to do is show off. Like so all they do all day is just show the money and show all the damn sneakers they bought for reselling. You see how many times you guys see all these images of people with like a case of fucking Yeezys, that they bought or Jordans, and they're like
Right.
flexing and they think that's cool, right? But for
Nah,
the
that
young
stuff
people,
be ridiculous.
but it is. But for the young people, that's cool. For us, I think whatever. I don't think it's. I don't even know what to say. I'm just like, okay, you just bought all them sneakers. Enjoy. But but I mean, in this generation, I just feel like not all the young heads are like that because I'm not gonna put everyone in the same lineup. That's kind of crazy too. But a lot of the young heads, they just look at the sneaker thing as a hustle, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it
don't know
got
if you
his.
agree
I mean,
with me.
social media got his perks. You know what I'm saying?
Of
Like,
course,
I
just
mean,
like
for
everything.
people like me, because I mean, I ain't connected with a lot of people like Retro
Yeah.
Rico. Like, I didn't even know him until this year. You know what I'm saying? Good guy. I don't know who got him caught is, but I'm pretty sure he's a good guy. Cove, I've been knowing Cove, Ron G. He from the state. HTX, everybody, man. So he got his perks. You meet a lot of good people on social media. You know what I'm saying? Niggas.
Nah, I mean, but look, with every plus is a negative. Look, technology. People say technology is terrible, but it's also great. Look right now, man. I'm watching the damn game right now. I got my phone rested on my dresser, and I'm talking to you guys when watching this game, connecting. I don't know most of you guys here now. I'm getting to know you guys. There's great in everything. But I do think that, man, like this generation, a lot of it's all about just showing off, and it's so easy to show off now versus like back in the days when the social media wasn't as crazy. Like, to show off, you had to wear them shits. You had to go out and wear them to show off your kicks, right?
Right.
Now you don't even got to wear them. These young kids just show them in a picture and think it's cute, and then that's it. But they ain't going out. A lot of these kids are herbs. They don't even do anything. They just sitting at home. A lot of these kids that are resellers, their mommies buying them a lot of this stuff too. You see them; they come from rich backgrounds too. If you really notice that, man.
Man, that's the worst kind of reseller, Delz.
Yeah.
The goddamn kid who's out there 17 years old, got his grandma, his mom, and everyone in the goddamn line trying to hug up my shoes, man. That's the worst kind of reseller, too,
Hey,
bro.
look, me and What the Sneakers was at a sneaker event. I think he was there with me, and they had a Chinese dude at Politics. Man, he had his grandma, he had his mama,
Oh,
his
yeah.
girlfriend, his wife. Bro,
Bruh.
it was like,
He
hey, you
had
was
the
with me with the
whole
sneakers. It was like
entourage,
7 of them, bro. Yeah, and there's only
Bruh,
like
I
40.
swear, bruh, and he probably hit on every
He
single
hit
one of
on
those shoes that they
everything,
was
bro.
dropping off.
He cleaned
That's what
shop
pisses
up,
me
huh?
off right there.
Yeah,
The
I
whole family
don't like them
cleaned shop.
type of cats, but I mean, ain't nothing I can do about them.
And the crazy thing about it was that the people knew that they was with him. You know what I'm saying? They ain't try to like be like, oh no. They just take the $5. They even took $5 from the little kids, bro. Like the little kids give them the $5. Hey, that's the rapper ticket. But they know the kids are with them. That's crazy.
Man, look, that's the same place I walked in. I said, y'all got any more Fear Guys? When the Fear Guys first came out, dude was like, no. I was like, you sure? He was like, yeah, I'm sure. And I pull out $800 and put it on the table, and the dude had a size 11 in the back. On God, that's sneaker
Hey, Ron
politics.
G.
Yeah,
I tell you now, bro. Just like them tie-dye ones, I was asking about them, bro, before they came out.
yep.
And at first he told me no. So I was just in the browser and I had got me a couple of things. Then all of a sudden, like I buy something, then he be like, hey, I got a couple in the bag. You want it? I'm like, bro, like first of all, you just told me you ain't had them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I'm good. And I ain't paying resale for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't be liking that.
Hey, what the sneakers? City Gear got Gunpoint in the mall, and then the same day, the Foot Locker dude from House of Hoops was reselling 250 on the biohacks that everybody walked in the store.
What?
Bruh. What the sneakers live by me like 13 minutes away or something, but Shit, it's crazy in the South. Now, Delz, where you live? Well, I don't want to get in your business.
I
DJ,
live now. Now I just recently moved to North Carolina. I'm originally a New York guy, but now I'm in North Carolina.
does
Okay.
that change buying sneakers out there?
Nah, it's the same shit. Really, like there's more people in New York, so they got more sneakers in the stores. But here there's just as many people. It seems like there's not as many people in New York, but there's so many people that love sneakers here too. So I mean, it's like, and the thing that sucks now is this raffle system is so whack now. Like
Facts.
some of you guys are gonna possibly disagree with this, and that's fine. I mean, we all could have different opinions, but someone like myself, like you heard Ron, I've been on YouTube for like 10 years reviewing sneakers, helping retailers, helping consumers buying sneakers. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be able to go to sneaker stores if they recognize me in my YouTube videos out of respect, out of love, they help me, put the sneaker to the side for me so I can make sure to review the sneaker, buy it, this, that. Or like they just try to help me. Nothing like crazy where I'd buy every fucking sneaker to resell, but just be able to get my pair. Because I feel like that was part of sneaker culture when you build and you network with people and you're able to make moves happen. Some of you may disagree with that and feel like that's not fair. It should be raffle, this, that. But now the way the raffles are through this app, I can't even maneuver now, which I hate. Like, for example, these biohacks, right? This store near me got still a few pairs left, but they can't release them for like 2 more days because it's like so dumb. Like, yo, if they didn't pick up the shoe in 24 hours, sell them shits. In my opinion, I think it's ridiculous that they just can't let them go now. Like, I just don't like the way sneakers is in general now. Like, it's whack.
It's too much work, bro. That's what I think he's trying to say. It's even for myself.
It's politics in it now. That's what it is.
That's
politics.
right. And I think most of y'all,
there ain't even politics, bro, because it's the app. Before it was politics, because then you have a person like me who's been working at building relationships, being able to get my pair. There's no politics with a Foot Locker. It's basically, did you hit on the app or not? That's what I
no, they rigged the Flex app, DJ. The Foot Locker manager told me they can rig that Flex app to where damn near nobody wins.
Really?
Like, yeah, that's how he sold. That's how he was selling. He had a full size run of the biohacks. They
Hey,
lying.
Ron, I remember you telling me that like long ago, bro. Like,
I'll be the first to tell you they have to manually enter those sizes in, so they cannot enter a size 8, size 13. So you have 100,000 people for it, and nobody hits it because it's not available.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They said the Flex app is easier to rig than the last app. I ain't never won on the Flex app.
So these guys at the store are full of shit. Then they just don't want to get.
I promise you, they are.
Well,
Thank you for clarifying that.
But guess what? See, like, my bad to cut you off, Joe Carson. But that makes us not want to buy shit from Foot Locker no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to buy T-shirts from them.
But that's why I said earlier, it goes back to, like I said, they put money into these third party sources, StockX and Go and all that stuff, and then your employees can't get the shoes, so they're gonna do the same thing they see you doing. It starts there.
Right.
You're
right. Didn't they invest in Goat?
Yeah, they did invest in 100 million. And now your employees can't even get shoes. Only DMs and store managers getting shoes.
That's crazy.
So, and I put it out there too. I ain't gonna say no names, but of course we all know. Where y'all think half them early pairs on StockX come from and Go? Where you think they come from?
They come from Foot Locker, obviously. Shit. I mean, they the same thing. Foot Locker bought them, so where the hell are they coming from, right? They got to be coming from there. It's the same company. It's all under the same umbrella. They really pulled a G move, man, by buying Goat and saying, okay, well, we're just going to push this inventory over here and just sell it for more. This is our way to make more money off Jordan Brand and Nike, right? That was a G move right there, man. Damn.
Dude, I tell you now, for me, like, I haven't hit on the Flex app in I don't know how long, bro. And before all this Flex shit, bro, like, I can hit on Foot Locker, Foot Action. I can hit on multiple stores. I can't hit at nothing now.
Me neither,
hey, look,
bro.
Watch this. Our local mom and pop store, and I'm not gonna say the name. What the sneakers? We ain't gonna say the name because Derek was over here. Derek buys the whole inventory of their entire shoes, but they still have a drawing. They still be, you know, what they doing is collecting email addresses. Ain't nobody gonna win those drawings. Derek done bought the whole thing up.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, bruh.
I think it's a shame when I win on finish line more than I do on flex.
Bruh.
I figured out the game. I don't miss on flex releases, bro. I hear
only won once on flex, and that was from hilarious.
But the thing about it is, and I know because it's resellers and everything, one thing about it is, for the most part, you got to do a couple things. Kind of like how DJ Delz was saying, you got to be in them stores. You got to network. You got to know these people.
Right.
You got inventory. You want to hit on Flex Tag, you need to know inventory. You need to know they got eight size 10s. They got 3 size 8s. All this stuff. So that way you know, okay, if they getting this many, store manager and the DM probably gonna take 2 of these 8s. Because you know their sizes. Okay, I only got 1 size 8 for the whole world to put in for. I'm not putting in for 8. I'm gonna do 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10. You got to know how to maneuver and do those things. And us as resellers, we know that information because we're hands on with the store. So not only that, I've got over 1 million points on every Foot Locker account that I got. Foot Locker, Champs, Foot Action, every account I got like 7 of them. All of them at 1 million points. I'm guaranteed to hit them every release, regardless what size I pick, 9 to the 10. But I'm smart enough to know what sizes I'm not going to go for because I know the inventory in the store. So that's the other cheat code to the game as well. I don't mind telling people because it's not going to stop me what I do. Plus, I still look out for people as well. But networking is key, is the number one thing. You got to know how to network and get your way in there because it's not like it was 15 years ago when I can go in the store at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, pick up my size 12, walk out with no problem. And I was only paying $160 after tax back then, but we're not going to get into all that.
Yep.
I still got this pass from the Concord release in 2011, I think. Bro, it was Foot Locker.
I haven't seen one of those in ever.
I was going through my drawer the other day and I found it in there. I was like, you were never guaranteed a pair. It was just to let you inside the mall at 2 a.m. Then as soon as you pull up and you ask for your size, at the time they didn't have your size because they were already gone to the back doors.
I like those days, man. Back then, I used to never have a problem with sneakers back then. Now I can't stand this shit no more.
I ain't gonna lie. Even being a reseller, I wish they would go back to first come, first serve.
Dog, that's when I was winning. I get anything under the sun. Now, this app shit is for the birds.
But the thing is, like I say, Delz, you remember the time when that dude got busted for at Nike for doing all the samples, right?
Yeah, he got caught. Right?
Well, I'm not. One of the guys was my friend. That's how I got like 80 something samples right now, and I give them away to people on YouTube sometimes. But
you ain't giving me none. What the fuck?
I know, man. I need to send you something.
You said, "Oh man, I'm a fan." Why you ain't giving me one?
I just sent Measly G the Bernstein Bear samples of the which ones was that? The Blazers. Yeah, man. The dude, what happened? Like times was easy. You could even get samples back then, like nothing. Like Delz had the whole Pantone sample. Delz had Pantone 7 samples.
They gone now.
Yeah, he sold them all. Pantone 11 samples, all that, and it wasn't that hard to get the stuff back in the day.
Nah, that was not easy to get. That was not easy.
Oh, those were difficult. Okay,
I gotta check you on that. I say it with love, but those were not easy to get, brother.
I never seen them. I seen you were the only person I ever seen with the 7s.
Man, some samples, yes. Those were hard to get your hands on, man. You still can't find them. Some of them samples. There's only like 5 made. I mean, but they released a lot of them. They released the 11. They released the 7. Did they release the 6?
Yeah, they released the 6. But the fake sites was getting them. Remember?
Yeah, but they were not. But you could tell the difference. It was clear as day the difference.
Yeah. You could tell the difference.
They couldn't get the color right. They couldn't get the color right.
That's right. They released them, but I think only like 2 dudes on YouTube, man.
Like the 14s, like those numbers like that, 14, 15. The fake sites aren't mess touching those. They were only going for the popular numbers. Even though the 14th is really popular now, but I think that has to do with the Last Dance. I think that put some stock back up on that model.
Delz, I'm gonna show you something while you're on here, bro. I'll be back.
Go ahead.
gonna show you some samples or something.
I love The Last Dance, but it pissed me off when it came to some of those prices. Some of those shoes I've been meaning to go back and buy again. They couldn't get them. I just refused to pay those prices.
Man, you ain't never lying.
I've been trying to find the Cherry 12s again because I beat them to shit. I've been trying to find those again for years. I had a dude told me, I'll give me $850 for myself. Kiss my ass. There's no way in hell I'll pay you $850 for that.
I don't know why they haven't brought back the Cherry 12s. It's like everyone wants them back. Bring them back.
I don't know what they wear. I'm still waiting on Chicago ones again.
Yep.
That's dumb soon.
But for me, like I said, I just can't do it because, like I said, I'm just not gonna pay that much money for shoes. But I've been that kid. You know, I'm from Chicago. I've been that little kid that's seen MJ playing those shoes inside the United Center. Like I got a reason why I want this shoe. Everybody else, you don't have that experience, so you don't want the shoe as bad as I do. But I'm not gonna pay what you're paying for. You're paying for it for the wrong shoe. I want the shoe because that was like an iconic legend to me. That was a big moment. Damn, I'm this little kid watching him play, you know, in my hometown. That's why, like I said, people they think I'm crazy when I say the 6 is my favorite shoe, but that's what I grew up. That was the first shoe I saw him play in. So
what's the deal with those right there?
Sample 1992s. The red is different. The gold is a little different because I got 2 pairs of these. I gave one to Mike Rich, not my sample, but I gave Mike Rich my other one that's like DS. But look, this is crazy, right? Tinker Hatfield signature.
Damn.
This is a look. It's a look-see sample. It was for a Dornbecker patient, Nita, and inside, not for resale, but this is signed by all the Nike creators. And when they signed it, it's engraved like a wood and like the wood pin things.
Yeah,
it's
like embossed.
Every single one of them. But the other shoe, what happened was the girl got too sick when she was doing this process. They gave her the other shoe, but she wasn't able to be one of the Dornbecker patients. But the other shoe is crazy. I don't own it, but I know who does. And but that sample back in the days I got for free. That 1992, this sample I got for free. Like almost all the samples, these I got for free. Michael Jordan signed autograph. Like that's the world I lived in back in the day.
Wait a minute, what was that other sneaky just show with them signatures? Hold up, bro. How you gonna show that real quick and then just like it ain't nothing? What the hell is that? You got Michael Jordan on a you got him, what? Those are crazy.
Columbia, yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, I got them for free, dude.
Man, my guy must really like you. Shit.
Dude, I got so many samples. What happened was I was giving him my LSU track samples, and he was an intern in Beaverton, Oregon. So he just started hooking me up with so much stuff. Wow. But the thing was, that's how I'm just saying that to say people love sneakers back in the days. You remember DJ, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but if you know the right people, they don't look at it like it's money or any kind of value. They just they see it all the time. They're like, here, take it, you know.
Right.
So you just linked up with the right guy, you know what I mean?
I guess.
Like, yeah, you blessed. You got linked up with that dude. I like that that exclusive, that tee right there, by the way, that He-Man joint. I got the Skeletor one.
This was the Walmart pop.
Yep, I know.
You got one? I know you got one.
I got the Skeletor one. I didn't get the He-Man. I wasn't gonna go crazy Masters of the Universe and buy them both, so I went with the bad guy.
Dude, if you lived in the same state with me, I would give you all my pop. I'm thinking about getting rid of all of them. But like literally, like, but and you know what's the dude who just died? The Black Panther?
Yeah. Chadwick.
Dude, that dude Pops was selling for like 80 to like 100 and something just for like
I have
regular.
Like all of them already. I bought them when they first came out. I'm a big fan of the Black Panther. Even the comic books. I still have the old comic books in my garage. So you know. But yeah, I heard on eBay people were selling them for like $100. I'm holding on to mine. I'm not selling them, you know.
I was one of them, unfortunately.
It's all good, bro. Sometimes you gotta cash out, man. What are you gonna do, man?
I was never a Black Panther fan, but
yeah,
you know,
I thought he was great in the movie. He really killed it.
Was.
It's a shame. Rest in peace to that man. Only 43 years old.
Yeah, nobody. He didn't even tell nobody he was sick. That's even crazy.
He was filming movies and acting like he wasn't even sick. No one even knew he was sick.
Yep.
That's expiring.
All right, man. We've been on for about an hour 15. We'll go ahead and end the live. And quick, check this game out after this. But yeah, man, y'all go ahead and shout y'all stuff out. I'll let Rico go first.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Retro Rico. And today I'm just a regular guy. I like shoes. That's it. Anything, holla at me, Retro_Rico on Instagram. And let's talk, network, all that stuff. I know a few of you guys. Hopefully I can get with everybody else too after this.
Sure.
All right, Gotemcarts.
Yeah, Instagram is Gotemcarts. That's the car service. Regular IG is just Gotem_Dre. Just here to help everybody count their shoes. I got a Discord. We kind of share success, early links, and all that stuff. Just kind of have a vibe in the Discord. So it costs nothing to be in the Discord. And people want to run slides. It's just $35 per success. And I'm running basically every Jordan piece and easy releases.
All right, Ron G.
Your boy Ron G, Sneaker Steve, man. I'm on my 7 or 8 YouTube channel. I keep getting clapped. This is the last one, bro. Subscribe if you want to see some crazy editing.
All right, Kovemaster.
All right, man. It's Kovemaster 559. I do real versus fakes, reals versus reals. I've got them cards, and I've used the bots there. Basically, you want to know anything about sneakers, let me know. I'm kind of like the guy in between, the liaison. I can show you how to get them from the bots. I can show you how to get them from China. I can show you how to get them from here. So you need anything, go to my channels, Kovemaster 559. That's through everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and yeah, check me out.
All right, with the sneakers.
Yo, man, it's your boy, What the Sneakers. Catch me on IG, What_Sneakers, YouTube, What the Sneakers. Appreciate HTS having me on. Shout out to everybody up in this thing. Definitely gonna go with y'all, man. Follow y'all and all that stuff. I ain't I make sure y'all subscribe to everybody, follow everybody. And until next time, man.
All right, last but not least, DJ Delz.
Check me out at The Sneaker Addict. The Sneaker Addict on YouTube. The Sneaker Addict. And then my Instagram is Real DJ Delz, as it's spelled on the screen. Real DJ Delz. And my Twitter is DJ Delz. You want to follow the Twitter because I always post a lot of great deals. Sneakers under retail, clothes under retail. So go on Twitter, follow me, DJ DELZ. And it was a pleasure talking to y'all. Nice meeting a lot of you. And thanks for the invite.
All right, no problem. I'll link everyone's info in the chat. I'll add DJ Delz right now. It's IG. But yeah, man, y'all go ahead and hit that like, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. Until next week, yeah.
I appreciate it.